Welcome back to a brand new you. This is Lisa. I thought I would make a video today. This is totally not planned, but I was just thinking that this is day one of my fast. I'm fasting again, so I want to keep documenting the process. Let me pick up where I left off. I've made a couple of videos that didn't get uploaded. After my 5 day fast, after that fast ended, I did fast again about like a week or two later for a couple of days. See, I don't hardly remember. And I just recently had a birthday. So I really didn't do too well on that birthday. I didn't intentionally pig out or plan to overeat or anything. I actually ended up canceling my plans to eat out because the idea was that I was going to go try one of those seafood boils. And started to think that that maybe was not a good idea. So I ended up, though, having to cook for a family member who became ill, which I was very glad to do. And as my birthday came, which was on October 18th, and went, first the idea was that, okay, well, maybe I'll fast on my birthday. I didn't end up doing anything, going out to dinner with friends like I had planned. So I thought, well, but people get upset, if we went out to dinner and I wasn't eating, people are just not comfortable being around you if you are not eating. So I did not end up doing that. What I ended up doing was cooking for a family member who was ill, somebody I love very dearly who needed some healthier food. But what is healthy food for healthy people is not healthy food for me. So I ended up eating some of that food as I was cooking. And so what turned into, okay, maybe you should fast on your birthday, turned into, okay, no, you'll fast the next day, turned into, okay, it's the weekend now, let's wait till Monday, turned into, oh, I made some soup and I don't want to see it waste. So it's Tuesday, October 22nd, and I am now day one with my fast. So, that's the way it goes. And so, what I think I'll do is stop projecting so far in advance. I know that I've done 5 days, I know that I can do 5 days. I'm starting on a weird day. Normally, I would start on a Sunday. So, I don't think it really matters the day of the week you start. You really do need to be emotionally ready and committed to the fast, and because right now it's about 3:18 in the afternoon, and this is about the time that I'm normally having my one meal a day. So yes, I am starting to feel hunger pains, and because I ate some gluten products, I ate some sugar. I had all the things that I had been staying away from for a very long time. So it is interesting. I should not be using myself as a guinea pig, but I am definitely going to be paying attention to how I'm feeling and the results, the backlash, the side effects of all the things that I had been staying away from. I'd been doing very well for the last several months with my blood sugar because I was on keto, and so, and I had not indulged in anything with sugar. I'm sure I've had a lot of natural sugars, probably from fruit. But yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see the detox process, because when I went into my 5 day fast a couple of months ago, I didn't really have very much detox. And that was because I went straight from keto into the 5 day fast. And so I didn't really have hunger pains. I didn't have really anything, and I could have actually gone longer, but it was more of a fear thing. I hadn't fasted in a while, and so I didn't know what my body would do. So this is a growing process. This is a learning process. You learn what your body can do. One thing I know I don't want to do is I want to be able to eat whatever I want on the days that I'm not fasting, but I know that I need to stay away from white flour, products and gluten and sugar and that type of thing. So I definitely need to have better management over myself when I am not fasting. And because just that stuff is just poison. So yeah, I'm disappointed with myself, but at the same time, just gonna move past and not get set back into the guilt and blaming and anger and frustration that can cause you not to be able to move forward. And so I'm not going to get caught up in that, even though I do recognize that those were not good choices, and move forward and try to make better choices for the future. So my question and other than updating, I have a question for you guys, those of you that may be on a weight loss journey and those of you who may be utilizing fasting as I am as a method for weight loss. What do you do during the holidays? The holidays are right upon us. Now I don't consider Halloween a holiday, but it's an occasion that people celebrate. Just everything in the stores is candy, sugar, cakes, cookies, pies will be coming. Thanksgiving is right after that. Christmas is right after that. If you're Jewish, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, there's so many holidays that are right upon us. There's a Muslim holiday, I can't think of the name of it, but all of our holidays, no matter what culture we come from, what country we come from, it revolves around food. How do you cope with that? What do you do? So I can share the things that I've done in the past. When I was vegan, I just remember I was excited about having my first vegan Thanksgiving, I was not a low carb person. I was actually a high carb person. And actually I did lose weight as a high carb, low fat, all plant-based vegan. I did. However, that weight came back, and that is why we're still on the journey. We're still on the journey to find what works for this body. So that was the excitement of that year. I believe that was 2015. I don't think what I've done in recent years is not made the actual day of the holiday, the actual day of Thanksgiving, the actual day of Christmas, so much of a big deal in terms of food. And I have even purposely stayed away from the family dinners or any invites to eat with others. However, I always get the urge after the holiday to have my own something. And so I don't know. And eating alone is not good. And I live alone. So a lot of times I am eating alone. So it's for me, it's a different kind of struggle. But for many of you, I'm sure it's even more interesting in what you do, because if you have kids and you have, family members that you're cooking for, what are you doing? Please share with me what your methods are for staying on your program, or maybe you're just giving yourself that day to eat, because that seems like a reasonable idea, that you just eat at the holiday, don't have any regrets, don't try to kill yourself, and go back on your program afterwards. That to me seems like that would be a reasonable way to handle it. But it would be very difficult, or stay away from everybody and fast on that day, So trying to rebuild or build a new relationship with food and these occasions that always are so much more joyous because of all the food. Where do we fit in when we are on a weight loss journey? For any of us, when I say we. So those are the questions that I wanted to put out there on this video, and I didn't want to make this video too long. So if you could please share with me what you do, and that would be great. And so I'm here to say day one, not even halfway done. And I'll be checking back probably day 3 or 4. All right, so I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more from A Brand New You. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.